So hopefully you can't tell, but I'm actually very ill recording this, and instead of resting and revising for my exams like a normal person, I am here instead today to tell you about some recent releases for Fallout New Vegas. And starting things off with a bang, we're going to be looking at clean animations for the Science Pistol and Dynamite, which is going to be the latest installment in the clean animation series, and it's going to add in some brand new animations for, as you can expect, Dynamite and the Science 22 pistol. And it will also reanimate the other variations of Dynamite in your game, so things such as Molotov cocktails and the long fuse Dynamite, for example. And the 22 pistol is going to be exactly what you'd expect from a weapon animation, so you have things such as your reloads, jams, equips, and everything else, with the exception of B42 support. And this is a pretty cool mod to download, as we haven't seen any throwing weapons utilize KMBSE yet, so this being the first one animating Dynamite is pretty cool, and I really think you should download it. But you've probably noticed from this gameplay that we have floating health bars in New Vegas now, and that's from the mod Floating Health Bars. And this is going to add in a new UI similar to that of Fallout 76's, which will appear above both non-hostile and hostile NPCs' heads. For hostile NPCs, it will appear as long as they're not behind a wall or using a stealth boy, and for non-hostile NPCs, it'll only appear if you look at them, so don't worry, your screen isn't going to become cluttered with health bars. Now there's no need to worry about save bloat with this mod, as that's apparently not an issue, but if you are concerned about how this is going to fit in with the HUD of your game, well, you can install Modern User Interface, which in itself comes with some really nice features and is probably my go-to HUD mod for New Vegas from now on. And what better mod to pair with some floating health bars than a new weapon, and for that we'll be looking at the classic Tactics-inspired plasma rifle by Web Productions. And this is going to add in two brand new plasma weapons for you to use in game, with them obviously being inspired by the one found in Fallout Tactics. Now this is quite a late game weapon, so don't expect to be seeing it as soon as you exit Doc Mitchell's house, but when you do reach around that late game level, you can expect to find this weapon on fiends and vendors. But if you just can't wait, there is a unique version that you can find somewhere out there in the wastes. Now this thing comes with some custom KMBSE animations, and this will come with everything you expect, so reloads, ADSing, firing, and even a unique first time equip animation, as well as a B42 Inspect. So if you're looking for a new plasma weapon or just want to add in some more classic weapons into your game, definitely consider picking up this one. Another mod that recently came out this week was VariColoured Wasteland, and it's going to recolor the Mojave so you can get a break from those browns and yellows that you normally see in the game. Now this landscape retexture is not upscaled or anything like that, so as long as you can run the vanilla game perfectly fine, you should equally be able to run this just as well. And if you pair this with something like Vert's Flora Overhaul, you can make your Mojave look a lot more colourful. Sadly though, LODs aren't included, so you will have to generate them yourself. But honestly, this is a pretty nice retexture, and I think it's going to be what I'm sticking with for the foreseeable future. And it can really help break up the feeling of everything just sort of looking the same. But anyways, that's all for today. As always, all the mods mentioned will be linked down below. But with that being said, I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope to see you all next time.